Hello everybody and welcome to the World Monologue Games Global Finals. You are watching our youth category, the best teen performers from around the world. My name is Pete Malicki and I am the creator of World Monologue Games and your host. We had 250 performances in our regional finals and they have been whittled down to the viewer and judges' favourites. The top 90 have gone into the 6 different categories for our global finals. You're watching youth, that's the best 12 to 17-year-old performers from around the world. And there are some amazing performers in this show. I hope you're going to enjoy it. You guys get to vote as our viewers to help select who lands on the podium, who gets the gold, silver and bronze in this show. I'll come back on at the end of the show and I'll publish a link to a voting form and explain a little bit more about how that works. What else? You might see the same performer more than once at the games, and that's because they have made it through the qualifying round more than once and then made it through the regional finals more than once. Quite an achievement. There is some strong language and adult themes in the show, so please do note that if you're sensitive to any particular subject matter or topic or language, it very well may be present today. And if you would like to show us some love, please hit the like button or subscribe to our channel. Or if you're watching live, leave a chat message for the actors. Or if you're watching later, drop us a comment. Our performers really appreciate the support. That is all from me. I am going to say goodbye and hand over to our youth performers. Enjoy the show. Enjoy World Monologue Games Global Finals 2024 Youth.
I want to go watch a movie this weekend. The new Marvel's amazing female superhero. But my little sister's adamant that she wants to watch the new Disney princess movie. Seriously? Let's talk about the Disney princesses and how they've kind of messed up our minds. When I was younger, I used to watch these movies thinking, wow, my life is going to be a fairy tale. Yeah, right. More like a never-ending series of awkward moments and zero fairy godmothers to help out. First off, can we talk about how Disney princesses look? Perfect skin, perfect hair, perfect everything. Like, who wakes up looking like that? I wake up looking like a troll that escaped from under a bridge. And don't even get me started on their bodies. I mean, I know animation isn't reality, but come on. Some of those proportions are insane. I look at myself in the mirror and think, where's my tiny waist and big eyes? And then it hits me. Alright, they don't exist in the real world. And the stories. Let's take Snow White. She's literally a housemaid for 7 tiny dudes and still sings like she's auditioning for The Voice. And Ariel, she gives up her voice for a guy she just met. Seriously, girl? Get a grip! You can keep your voice and get to know Prince Eric without changing your whole identity. But no, Disney's like, change yourself for love. And then there's Cinderella. The only way she escapes her awful life is by getting a magical makeover and a prince. Okay, so my takeaway is I need a guy to fix all my problems? Thanks, Disney. But what if? Just hear me out. We didn't need saving. What if we're just awesome on our own? But how do I tell a 7-year-old who adores those beautiful princesses singing catchy songs in their pretty dresses? I don't want to break her heart. Guess I'll just have to wait for her to grow up. Just grow up already!
What are you guys doing? No, look, I'm not giving the audition. I'm not giving it. That would kill me, really. Quiet down! Quiet down! There's no need to yell! Calm down. There's no need to yell. There's no need to yell. Right, someone's gonna hear you. Quiet down. No, bro, you cannot force me. No, because I've done auditions like millions of times. Done millions of times, and it never works out. Because sometimes someone wants a sandwich and someone wants a drink, and it's so easy for them. It's so easy for them to interrupt my audition. And I sit there crying. And they're laughing at me. They're always laughing at me. And I sit in the hallway alone. And I look around. Everybody's just like me. But I don't know, maybe they're just better. Maybe they're just simply better. It's not because I don't want to do this audition. Trust me, I do. It's because maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not good enough. Because I have nothing to gain. And everything to lose. Everything to lose.
Where am I? What is this place? It's too dark. Too tight. No. This isn't happening. This can't be real. I was walking home from school. Yes, I remember. I took the shortcut through the park. Someone grabbed me. Kidnapped? Oh my God, I've been kidnapped! Help! Please! Anyone! Get me out of here! Oh God, all my life I took everything for granted. And my parents, I always brushed off their concern. I'll be fine, I'd say, annoyed when they asked me to text when I got to a friend's house. But now, all I want is to hear their voices again, to feel their arms around me, to tell them I love them. Okay. Just think. There has to be a way out. It's solid. Completely solid. No gaps. No breaks. Don't panic. Panicking won't help. I need to stay calm. Breathe in. Breathe out. I can do this. I can get through this. But what if I can't? What if no one finds me? What if I'm stuck here forever? Help! Please! I'm in here! I can't breathe. Oh God, I can't breathe. What was that? Is someone there? Help! I'm inside the box! They're coming. They're really coming. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. Oh, thank God. Thank God. From now on, every sunrise, every smile from a friend, every hug from my parents, I'll cherish it. Life is too fragile, too precious.
Yeah, of course they're still my friends. I don't know why people have been asking me that recently. Because I know they've been saying some questionable things, but, you know, it's a joke. Banter. It's whatever. I mean, yes, it has been getting quite harsh recently, and they have been taking it too far. if I'm honest, it does get to me a little bit. I mean, of course it would. I don't know where they've been taking it further and further and just been saying horrible things about me, and people have been telling me what they've said. It's crazy. I mean, I didn't know people could think those kind of things about people, but I don't know why it's me. I don't know why it's me. I haven't done anything wrong, or at least I don't think I have. But they're my best friends, and they would never hurt me. But it hurts, and they are hurting me. I don't know how to stop it. I can't tell them because I just say it's a joke, and I need them to stop. I need it to stop. Because it's not fair. They're meant to be my friends, and they're just saying these things. And they've been talking about my appearance. And they know things. They know. I don't know why they're using it against me. Because I've done nothing. But I guess it's just a joke. Please don't tell them. Please don't tell them. Because they'll just get angry. But they're my friends.
When I was small, we used to take our sled down in the winter time. And the only hills we had were the ice-covered stone steps of some houses down the street. And we used to film it with snow and make it smooth and slide down all day. And it was very dangerous, you know? Far too steep. And sure enough, one day a kid named Rufus came down way too fast and hit the sidewalk. And we saw his face just split open right there. And I remember standing there, looking at his butterfly face thinking, that was the end of Rufus. But the ambulance came, and they took him. They fixed up his broken bones and stewed it all up. And the next time I saw Rufus, he only had one tiny line down the middle of his face. I never got over that. That was what one person could do for another. Fix him up, solve the problem, make him alright again. That was the most marvelous thing in the world. I wanted to do that. I thought it was one great thing a human being could do. Fix up the sick, you know? Make them all again. This was truly being God. It used to be so important to me. It used to matter. I used to care. Yes, I think. Because it isn't deep enough, close enough to what ails mankind. You are still where I left off. You with all your talks and dreams about Africa. You still think you can patch up the world? Cure the grids of colonialism with the peninsula of independence? Independence, and then what? What about the crooks and thieves and just plain idiots who come into power and steal and plunder? Only now, they'll do it in the new name of independence. What about them?
To continue or to give up. That's my problem. I can thug it out in my head and get a crazy big time reward or go head to head with all my problems and end them. To die, to sleep. And by sleeping, that's gonna stop my heart getting messed up 1,000 times. It's putting a ring on it. The deep connection. To die to sleep, that's the challenge, because when life is done, what am I going to dream when I move on from living? I need a break. Which is why the stress of life got my respect. Who wants to get beat up by time? The opposition is wrong. A real man insulting rotten hearts. The police are late. The disrespect of office and the rejection of being good enough but unworthy. When he himself dies, he will use a bullet, the unknown world which has no limit. Once you go, there is no turning back. Confusing yourself and taking your problems on the chin instead of running from them. Our mind owns all of us. Like we're a punk. Being born to resolve and being blistered by two-faced thoughts. And the mission of succeeding fails. Motivation is dead.
Ek was in graad 5. Ek het klaar gemaak met sport en ek het nog gewag vir mamma te kom oplaai. Ek het daar gesit en ewe skielik net so alleen gevoel. Toe het ma aangery gekom en ek het gedink dit sal alles verbygaan. Ek moet net iets doen. Net besig bly. Dan sal my skade weer ophou om my te volg. Maar hy het nie. Hy het nooit weggegaan nie. Ek het alles in hierdie lewe. 'n Ma, pa, kos, geld, vriende, liefde, alles. Maar ek wil nie meer lewe nie. Al wat ek sien is my skade weer. Toe ek daai pille gedrink het, het ek gedink dit sal alles makliker wees. Want dan's alles verby. Dan kan ek ophou baklei. Dan hoef ek nie meer te maak asof alles maar net oké is nie. Maar ek lewe nog steeds. En ek is so kwaad omdat ma my gered het. Van nou moet ek aangaan. Maar niks het meer vir my betekenis nie. Ek weet nie meer hoe om te baklei nie.
Dear cancer. You know what? I really could love you for what you're doing to me right now. You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired from trying to look good every day. I'm tired from making my eyebrows from a pencil every day. I'm tired from hiding this bald scalp every day whenever I go out. Or instead, I think I just don't go out now. I'm tired from getting bullied every day. I'm just tired. I also want to go and play outside like other children do. I also want to get ready and look good and pretty like all the other girls too. But I guess I'm just here, lying in my deathbed, counting my last seconds to live. Oh God, it hurts. I do agree that you taught me things no one did, like being grateful in life. Okay, I learned my lesson, and I promise I'll always be grateful in life from now onwards, if I live. But please, I beg you to leave me right now. I don't want to stay like this. I cannot. Cancer, why me? Why me? Please leave me alone, please. You've always been there since day one. When I was born. I never had a chance to live my life fullest. Please give me a chance, please. Please.
They say eat or be eaten, right? But no one talks about that zebra that's sitting there, crouched down in the grass watching its friend get chewed apart. And I get it. It's probably because that zebra is really lucky that it isn't the one being chewed apart, but it's still a character in the story. Also, I don't quite know how a zebra's mind works, but if it's anything like mine, I think that zebra would look back and wish it had done something. And I don't see why I should lose marks for that, you know. Also, I didn't want to do any of this. I didn't want to write any of Julie's part now that she isn't here to write it, but I did. And so you should be really grateful that I wrote anything at all. Julie loves zebras. She asked me if we could both choose zebras for our project, so that we could write together. She said she wanted to talk to me. I said, no, if we choose lions, we'll have a better chance at getting higher marks because we can talk about their hunting capabilities. And so we studied separately, which just ended up being a really stupid idea anyway, because then when I went to go collect her notes for the project, I found out she's dead. Yep, so I think it's back to bad grades for me anyways. I wish I would have listened to her.
Lying's hard. Really hard. But sometimes it's easier than telling the truth. Especially when the truth is something you really don't want to talk about. The problem with telling a lie, like a big lie, is that each lie spawns more lies. And you need to make sure that each one fits into one another perfectly. Or the cover falls. A couple of my friends see their dads on weekends or on birthdays. It would be so easy to tell them that my dad was dead or my parents were divorced. But it comes at a risk. Because one day my dad will come back. And how would I explain that? A kid at Cubs reckoned his dad worked on a cruise ship. I thought it was a brilliant idea. But then I realised anyone who's ever met my dad wouldn't believe he worked on a cruise ship. So I searched up jobs, which took dads away from home. I found one that fit him perfectly. The problem was, when I told Casey that my dad worked on an offshore oil rig, he wanted to know everything.
I didn't know it could be so interesting. Now, I know where my dad's based and what his pay is. And his dangerous stories about people being blown off ships in storms. Everyone buys it, but I hate it. I hate lying. It makes me no better than my dad. Like father, like son, I guess. I hate this. I feel like I'm serving myself my own prison sentence. Trapped in a web of deceiving lies.
Oh, how happy some over others some may be. Through all Athens I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know, and as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. Therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste. Wings and no eyes, figure unheedy haste. Therefore is love said to be a child. Because in choice he is so oft beguiled. As waggish boys in game themselves forswear, so the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyne, he hailed down oaths that he were only mine. And when that hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, so will he to the wood tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither, then back again.
Trust you? You're not serious, are you? You want me to trust you? After everything you put me through, after all the lies, the betrayal, the heartbreak, you had my trust. You did. Then you broke it. You don't get to come back here and tell me to trust you when that's the very reason I got hurt in the first place. You deserve nothing. Not from me. Not from anyone that walks the planet. Do you even realize the damage you've done? The relationships you've destroyed, the trust that you've shattered. You turned people against me. Twisted their perception until they saw me as an enemy, all because you couldn't stand to see me succeed. You couldn't bear the thought of me being happy without you. And what about me? What about the pain that I had to endure because of your actions? The sleepless nights, the tears shed in silence, the feeling of betrayal. It cuts deeper than any knife. My best friend, or at least was, I don't even know who you are right now. I've always known something bad would happen to me, just never expected it to come from you. So, goodbye, old friend. May you find the peace you so desperately seek, even if it's without me by your side. And as for me, I found my own path, my own happiness, my own people to trust. Away from the shadows that you cast.
Recently, I made a promise to myself that the next time I got a boyfriend, I'd be on the lookout for red flags, and if I saw any, I would do the healthy thing, and I would murder him. And killing kids, that's kind of a red flag. But I know what you're trying to say, Harley! Why not just leave? And I would say, why are you yelling at me? I'm not deaf, I'm standing right here! Then I'd say, when your taste in men is as bad as mine, don't just go away quietly. They slash your tires and they kill your dogs and they tell you that the music you like ain't real music at all, but all the cruelty tears you apart after a while. You're real pretty and all. So beautiful, but all in all, I think you're prettier like this. All those rotten thoughts empty from your head.
Ek hou nie eintlik van praat oor dinge nie. Ek steek graag dinge weg. Dis eenvoudiger. Makliker. Dit maak niemand seer nie. Wel, dis wat ek gedink het, toe my ma my met trane na oë hierheen gestuur het. Waaroor wil sy hê moet ek praat? My angsaanvalle? Of die feit dat ek nie meer eetlus het nie? Dis alles in haar kop, man. Projeksies van die dinge wat sy ervaar het, vandat my pa geloop het. Jy het reg gehoor. My pa het geloop. Na 15 jaar was my ma nie meer genoeg nie. Maar dis genoeg vir my pa. Dis mos nie hoekom ek hier is nie. Ek's hier, want my ma sê ek praat nie genoeg nie. Sy praat uit met my as daar 'n rede is. Hoe sê sy altyd? You need to be moved to move. Jy moet dalk 'n terapeut gaan sien. Terapeut? Dis net 'n fancy naam vir 'n shrink. Terapeut se gat, man. Verskoon my. Maar jy moet net verstaan. Ek hou nie eintlik van praat oor dinge nie.
What? What do you mean you're getting a divorce? No. This can't be happening to me. Can't the two of you just work things out? I mean, how bad could it be? Is she right? It's your fault, it always is. You're always riding Daddy, nagging him. I hear you. Maybe if you weren't such a nag, then he wouldn't be leaving. Why shouldn't I, Daddy? She should know the truth. If she weren't always in our case, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. I can't believe you're doing this to me. Do you know how embarrassing this is going to be for me at school? All of my friends think that we're happy. I'm always telling everyone how in love you two are and how I want to have that same kind of love. What am
I gonna do? I mean, really? I'm gonna have to change schools. All of my friends' parents are still married, you know? Please. Tell me what's going on, Daddy. Tell me why you're leaving. Just tell me what's wrong. No! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! How can you do this to me, huh? How could you? I don't want you to touch me. I don't want to be comforted, Dad. Wait. I promise I'll do better. I'll go easy on the shopping. I won't nag you about the silly stuff. I'll do the chores without tripping out. I'll do anything. Mum, why is he leaving? No, I don't want to hear that, okay? There is no such thing as making it work out for all of us, okay? There is no such thing. Just stop trying to lie to me. I'm not a child.
Emily, I came in to talk to you. You know, you're right. You know, my father wasn't just a drunk, he was sick. I couldn't leave that house, Emily. And you know, the worst part of it all is that he never laid a finger on me. Not once. You know, last year as our final school camp, I come home and I see Stephen walk down the stairs and he has these bruises across his entire back, and he stares at me smiling like it's normal. That was the start of it all. You know, my mum finally figured out that my father wouldn't hurt a fly if I was in the house, so she promoted me to be the stay-at-home bodyguard, Emily. That should have not been left for me to do. As a parent, you're supposed to, God, I don't know, protect your children. And I got none of that from either of them. Lucky Claire. And you know, I needed you the most last year. By the way, but hey, I'm great now. I'm fine, Emily. I am amazing. I've never been better. I have never been better. I have never been better. Why did you text me today, Emily? Out of all the days, why did you text me today? I'm burying my goddamn father in the ground. So, thanks for that.
Alrighty. Congratulations to the performers. That was fabulous. Just some amazing stuff from our teen actors from all around the world. Now, we are at the end of the show, so what I'm going to do is just make a change there to the description of this video, so that should be live already. If you're watching live, it can take a minute to appear, or you might just have to refresh the screen. And now you will see a link to a voting form in the description of this video. You might need to press the show more or see more button or whatever it's called. And then you can go to the voting form. You need to select your 2 favorite performers. It's not first place and second place, just your equal 2 favorite performers. And put in your full name and email address. We won't add you to the mailing list if you don't opt in. And yeah, that's it. Just vote for your favorites. And what we're going to do is announce who are the winners, the gold, silver, and bronze from each of our 6 categories this coming Wednesday, the 13th, I think it is, of November at 8 p.m. AEDT Sydney, Australia time. We have one more show for our global finals coming up in 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is the main professional category, the best of the best adult performers from this year's game. So we would love you to tune in a bit over an hour and check that out. Otherwise, once more, congratulations to all the performers for making it to the Globals. That's already quite an achievement, and for those fabulous performances, well done. All the best, good luck, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.